In this video, I'm going to help you out how to eradicate 90% business problems in your business and how to fund your business to make it work at least 100 years down in the centuries. Congratulations, your business is going to fall off within upcoming 2 to 5 years. Do you know why? Because you are getting initial profits, you are getting initial customers, but you don't know how to keep up the pace, how to keep up the momentum, plus you don't know how to scale your inventories, you don't know what are the things you really need to take off your business on a long run. If you really want to know how to fund your business and how to remove 90% of money problems in your business, then this video is for you. But before that, let me introduce myself. My name is Pranshu, Agrawal, elite sales expert and social media marketing agency owner. In this video, I'm going to help you out how to eradicate 90% business problems in your business and how to fund your business to make it work at least 100 years down in the centuries. Okay, so let's start the video. First, you need to understand when it comes to fund your business, although money is going to create a huge problem, but in the starting, when you are just starting out, you don't have to pay a lot of money on the advertisement part. Yeah, you need to do advertisement, you need to go with organic, inorganic marketing, you need to do the both of the things. But in starting, every penny is going to make a lot of impact on your business because you are investing that money from your personal pockets or the money you take out from your friends, relatives or your parents. So you need to maximize the profits you are going to make through that money. I see a lot of entrepreneurs as well as business people who just started their business with a bang in the industry and they just get vanished out in 1 year down the line, 2 years down the line. Do you know why? Because they don't know how to manage those profits for a long run and how to scale the inventories, how to really fund their businesses, because in the starting it looks so fantastic when you are getting money, when you are getting customers, but the thing which really break you is not able to keep up the pace, not able to keep the business long running. So in this scenario, what you are lacking, first of all, you need to understand if you are just starting out, if you have a small business, you need local media, you need local advertisement, you need local television advertisement to reach out to your ideal audience and to make some bucks in the initial journey so you can keep up the pace. So you can maximize every penny you are investing in your business and to get the maximum profit from there. But most people get confused between just like more profits is equals to more business. No. In the starting, you are generating profits, that's good. But if you get that thing start running in your mind, then you ultimately gonna lose the money and the business also. So in the starting, when I was generating that much profit, that it literally shook up my head that the amount I was generating in my job in a year, I was generating that amount within a week. So it just started crawling in my mind and I said, I'm the owner, I am this, I am this, I am this. But what really cares is you need to say this thing to your inner self. What is this? This is just a money. Simply I need to put up my pants and I need to show up daily. Yeah. In the starting, when you are generating that much money, you think like I am everything and this is going to work on. But that's where you start falling off in your business because you let your ego run up your businesses. But if you understand like I am creating product and services to help out peoples and these profits are nothing. Trust me, if you set up systems, if you have sales systems, payment systems, if you have proper inventories, if you have enough product or services in the line, you know how to ship, you know how to contact your ideal customers, then money is not going to be a problem for you. The problem is your inventory. You will keep running out of stocks. Let's suppose you are getting a lot of customers for your product or services. Everyone is loving your product. They are craving for your product or services, but you don't have enough product to offer them. I'm getting thousands of leads, but I am only able to fill up 100 leads out of 1000. So how much profit I am dropping on the table? I need to look into that. In this scenario, what is happening with me? I'm not able to keep up with the inventory, and that's where most business falls. I have one more thing also. Like if you are running out of cash flow, then your price point is too low. You need to raise it up too much that you are able to manage some profits, which is going to run up the business. As I said, if you have systems, if you are generating leads, the ultimate problem you are going to face is the inventory. You need to scale your inventories as much as possible. I have numerous examples, just like there was a female Alyssa in Japan. She started creating a handbag for the peoples who are traveling because when they are traveling, they need bags which can capable of lifting heavy loads and their straps don't break out. So she identified the problem in the market and she started making those handbags for the males and the females both, and they start consuming it. So she was getting too much profit in the starting because that's the ultimate problem Travelers is facing. But what happened? She was not able to keep up the inventory. Ultimately, she got into the debt and she need to shut down her business. So you don't have to do this mistake. I will help you to understand how much price you need to set for your product. So in this scenario, I use the elite pricing formula, which is you need to identify your target audience, what are the problems they are going through, and ask yourself, there are already products in the market which is solving little bit problem, so how much they are charging from those people. So when you identify the problem, when you have the product, when you know how much people are charging, you just need to charge little bit less to them, and that will be the initial pricing point of your product or services. And what I said, initial, not the final, because you need to get more profits also, right? So set this initial price and you will start making some profit in the journey. Now you need to understand, people will crave your product, about your product or services, and they will pay 2x, 3x, 5x of money to the problem you are solving. It's all about the problem you are solving. Everyone is facing some problems, and if you are able to offer the direct solution to them, if you are able to convey directly to them, so you can charge any amount of money you want. That's what brand comes into the role. We have problem, we know that brand has a solution, we contact them, they are charging twice money, no matter, because we have trust with that brand that they are not just charging the money, they are providing the solution which is feasible for us, and we love them. That's why we love brand, we trust brand, and that's why we are paying enough money. I remember one thing, when I just started on my social media marketing journey, I was teaching people through my carousels videos that how they can start up being a content creator, how they can develop their courses, how they can develop their services, and I was sharing everything at free of cost on my social media profiles. My social media profile, by the way, is Elite Pranshipreneur on Instagram and Facebook also. So when I was sharing everything, and that's the thing I included in my course also, I was literally giving 80% of the stuff of my premium course at free of cost on my social handle. Still, people were paying me 2x amount for that 10x Elite domination program, because they trust me. They know that's a personal brand of Pranshu, and he is providing a lot of better solutions to us, which really brings transformation in our life. So what I was doing, I created a brand, I created a product which is solving a specific problem of the market and directly connected with them. So when you know who is your target audience, and when you are able to place yourself directly, when you are able to connect directly to your customers, you can charge any amount of money. So identify your target audience and try to connect with them. And what I really think most entrepreneurs like, they are not creating content. We know before 2000 there was not that much internet, there was not social media platforms, and people you need to use newspapers and other type of advertisement stuff to reach out their target audience. Am I right? Absolutely. After 2000 there was a sudden shift. There will be social media profiles, everyone start creating videos. They know, like, if that person is creating video about that product, so I can connect with them. So when you create content, you are reaching out to a wider audience organically. You are not paying that much amount of money to the people, and still you are getting a lot of leads at free of cost. That's where I suggested one of my clients, which is Jason, to start a Facebook group in which he was posting about his product or services, what are the problems they are solving out. And when he started building the audience, he was building the audience by just engaging with the people, understanding their problems, doing conversation with them, just giving little bit hint how they can solve out their issues. And you can't believe, within 1.5 months he got 1000 followers on his page. So when he offered his product or services as a solution to those 1000 leads, 100 leads straight away buy his product, and he generated a lot of money through that. So when you have your target audience, when you are posting content free of cost to let that audience understand there is an elite in the industry who is really helping out the people connect with you, and they are going to understand what you are offering. So we understand you need to target your right audience, and the main problem you are going to face is not keeping up the momentum, not keeping up the inventory. So I will be helping you out how you can raise money. In this scenario, one thing comes in the role. By the way, I want to add one more point. When you have a winning product, which I help you how to create a winning product, video will pop up here. So you can't get out of stock. Do you know about movie directors? We know in movie production it costs crores, like 200, 500, 1000 CRs to make a single film. Do you think that people are investing that amount of money from their own pockets? Definitely. Maybe they don't have 1000 crores in their bank account. Am I right? So what they are doing, they are leveraging other people's money. They are using investors to borrow that money to craft the things. They don't have the scripts. They hire the script writers, they hire the actors, they hire everyone by investing some others' money, and they are curating those movies, you need to do the same. You need to understand how to leverage other people's money, and that's where you get a point how to raise capital for your business. For this, you need to bring an outsider investor in your business. I will help you out how you can make that person understand what you are offering and how it is going to solve out the issues. But when you are bringing outsider investor in your business, you need to share some shares of your company to that person in exchange of money. Second thing, that person is interested about who is your target audience, how you are targeting them, how you are connecting with them, what are the specific problems you are facing, and helping those people out. So what are the specific transformations you are giving in that people's life, what they are missing out, and especially how you are funding your business, how you are keeping up the stocks, what are the systems you introduced in your business. That's how people start investing money in your business. Because let's suppose you have a winning product and you are already making a huge money, but you are facing the same issue, which is out of inventory issue. You invited me as an outsider investor and I start looking in your business, you don't have systems, you don't know how to connect with the leads. I'm going to give you crores to fund your business? Definitely not. So in this role, you need to understand, you need to define everything to that outsider investor, so that person understand I'm investing that amount of money in that business, so I must get the right returns, right? When you make that outsider investor understand what are the systems you introduced in your business and how you are keeping up with the leads and everything, so they are going to invest money in your product or services. You need to understand the role of money is to make your business grow faster, nothing else. And whatever the money you are taking from an investor, it must go in scaling the inventories rather than in other things, just like advertisement and other stuff. If you invest that money in other departments in advertisement, you are going to lose in the end. And I have a tip for you, like your product is not going to create a multi-million-dollar business, but a brand does. So always try to focus to create a brand which can be relatable to the audience, and that's why you need to create a core story relatable to your brand. How you can develop that core story? You need to work on 3 points. First, who is your target audience? What are the problems they are facing? Second, what are the transformation you are bringing in their life and how? And the last point is, between two steps, you need to add some customer reviews. You need to share or document your journey, like how you come up with the idea of that product or services, what challenges you faced, how you come up with that idea, how you crafted that idea, how you created that product or services, how you went through the problems, and how you created everything. So that's why people are going to rate that person also went from the same problem. That's why he or she created that product or services, which is literally going to solve out my issues. So that's how people are going to connect with you. And I have a pro tip: when you are doing conversation with the investor, you just don't have to bluff the things. When you are doing conversation with an investor, you need to ask for the advice rather than showing that I am generating that much profit, I have that much customer, I have this, I have this, I have this, I just need your money. Don't say this. Ask for the advice. When you are doing conversation, let them understand what are the systems you introduced in your business, who's your target audience, every questions I listed just earlier, 1 minute earlier. So when you do this and make that investor understand you already have a lot of things in your business, what are the only reason you are lacking is not getting enough money for the inventory. Now you need to ask the investor that if you were in my position, so how you are going to fund the business, how you are going to keep up the growth of the business. In that moment, investor think like that business is good, so I must get funds from other investor and everything. That's where that investors start thinking that I can invest in that company. And if you can convince that person more, that if you make that person feel and get the vision what you are going to bring up on the table in upcoming years, so that person is definitely going to invest his or her money, because everyone wants to multiply their money. If you can show them up the vision about your company and the profits you are going to make, they are going to invest money. Okay, we already covered a lot of things in this video. Before that, subscribe to my YouTube channel, like this video, so I can understand that you are learning how you are going to fund your business. You learned about the investor, how you are going to convince the investor. But in the upcoming videos, I will be sharing out what is crowdfunding, how you can understand the concept of good debt, bad debt, how you are going to use that debt in your business to get more revenue. But here we are talking how you can fund your business. But before funding your business, you must have a winning product. To create your first winning product, watch this video out right now.